Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Celestial C888 and today we will be doing a general reading for the week of July 31st through August 6th. For this reading we will be using the Celtic Dragon Tarot. The reason why I have chosen the Celtic Dragon Tarot is because dragons breathe fire, and this is the deck that I will be using for all of my fire signs this week. So without further ado, let us begin. Alright, Aries, this is your general reading for the week of July 31st through August 6th. Now, from first impressions, Aries, I do feel like you're going to be going through many changes this week. If you even take a glance at the cards, and maybe you might even have some, general knowledge of tarot, you're probably looking at it and it's like, oh, there's a lot going on. Well, you do have a lot going on this week. First and foremost, I would say a lot of you, from maybe even from the start of the week, maybe even a little bit before the week started, you might notice that you're going through some changes and you're preparing to go on a journey in some way. Maybe you're preparing to do like a last minute vacation, or you're going to change jobs, or maybe you've decided to go to school or go back to school or something like that. But there is some kind of change that's happening. Your next card really shows that because you have the Nine of Cups. Now, Nine of Cups is really a lot of wish fulfillment. So Aries, if there's been something that you've been hoping and wishing to happen, this is the chance for the week for it to happen for you guys, which is really good. You got a nice Nine of Cups saying that, you're going to have some kind of wish fulfillment done. But do be careful, Aries, because your next card is the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords shows me that you might have some kind of opposing figure or an obstacle in your way of getting maybe a little bit of your wish fulfillment. So just be very careful, Aries, right now. Just try to do everything as you can. Follow, if it's work rules, just follow all the rules, because there's definitely some kind of opposing figure just waiting to see you guys mess up. I definitely feel with this card is saying that there's definitely somebody in the wings waiting for you guys to mess up, waiting to chop off your head because of it. So just really be careful about that, Aries, because with your next card, you do have a little bit of some anguish coming in. Perhaps some of you guys weren't able to hold your temper, and maybe you ended up losing your job, or maybe you ended up being kicked out of your school for a couple of weeks or a day or so, whatever. Maybe you got into it with a family member and now you're just like, oh great, now I have to sit with this. Now everybody's just mad at me and everything. So again, be careful. Just try to do things by the book this week, Aries, because you do have, as much as you do have a wish fulfillment coming with the Nine of Cups, you do also have like some authoritative figure just waiting to take that away. Because again, as I said before, you have the Tower card. That means that a structure that you've had that was solid is about to come down. There's no ands, ifs, or buts around it. The Tower card, when it comes, something's coming. So I was like, when it comes, that means something in your life is coming down. There's no other way around it. Something in life is going to be coming down this week, Aries. But have faith, because positive things are still on the horizon. I was like, maybe you'll still have time to like meet friends, meet family. Something peaceful at the end of the week is likely to happen for you, Aries. Now, that may not be for every single Aries. This reading might not be for every single Aries that hops on this video, but for the majority of the collective, this is what I'm getting for you guys for the week. You guys are starting a new journey. You do have some wish fulfillment, but you do have some opposing figure. I'm not sure who it is. I was like, for each person is gonna know, oh yep, it's that person from work, it's that person who's always giving me trouble. You guys know. again, you do have some mental anguish stuff happening with this person, or maybe something at home, drastically at home, or with your family or with your friends is going to happen with this Nine of Swords. Definitely something is coming down, Aries. This week something is coming down. You do have the Tower card, and whenever the Tower card comes up in somebody's reading, usually something is coming down. But again, that doesn't mean that it's necessarily a bad thing, because this will by the end of the week you'll still have a chance to meet with friends, meet with family, you know. Good opportunity to think about a lot of things, even, and for maybe even for a select few. I feel like a few of you are probably going to be moving, and maybe the authoritative figure who's like opposing it is like, maybe it's like a family member who, like, you're moving like states away, and they're making a big fuss about it because they don't want you to move states away. They're just like, you know, it's going to be too far, you're not going to be with you're not going to know anybody, and you guys want to do this, but you know, you also don't want to get friends or family upset because you're deciding to do this. But again, this is like I'm getting this for like maybe a few of you. It's not necessarily everybody, or it could be everybody. For all I know, it's just a general reading. Now, all right, Aries, that is what I have for you this week. Thank you, and see you next time.